Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel. Welcome back. If this is not your first time joining me, I wanted to come on today and talk about a deck that I just saw last week. I was in Jennifer Storelli's live chat. It was Willow Wind, the Thrifty Witch, and now it is Mama Squirrel. Anyhow, I have this deck called the Ark Tarot and Oracle. And I wanted to come on and talk about this. I've said before, hi, Simon. Simon, have you seen this deck before? The Ark Animal Tarot and Oracle. This is a deck that, like I said, it came on my radar last week, and I needed it. It's really something else. Of course, it comes in this really cool hard box, and it is created by Bernadette King and art by Heidi Sutherland. Sorry. This is something really cool. It opens up. Well, hello. You used to be Silver Willow, and you are now Hagtessa? I don't know how to say your name, honey. This deck comes, it's on Amazon. You can get it on Amazon. I actually found it in a metaphysical bookstore. But opens up and it has "This Ark belongs to," so you could put your name in there if you were so inclined. Personalize it. Hello, Shadow's Truth. And then comes out the book. And this is something else, you guys. Christina, I didn't order any expansion packs for it, but I got the tarot and then the oracle that actually comes with it. So I'll show you in a minute. Yeah, so you get this book, and sorry for the glare, you guys. This book is something else. First off, you get these nice kind of glossy pages, and it's fully illustrated. What is really, really cool about this book and this system, she goes on, let's see, you get thoughts from the artist, and then you get into the ark. Oh, hello, there we go. And then it tells you how to use the ark: shamanism, animal communication, and healing. And then it tells about the shaman and the healer. This book is full of stuff, you guys. It's full of stuff. It talks about the tarot deck, the oracle deck, working with spirit, totem, and power animals, shamanic healing and readings, cartomancy, and playing cards, because there's all these different associations within these cards and in this book. This has this page has symbolic key of the ark, and this has symbols with some sacred geometry happening there, which I mean really cool. And every card has every card has things down here at the bottom to indicate what each card is aligned with. And yeah, and then of course there's also, let me see if I can figure this out. One of these days, I'm going to figure out how StreamYard does things. You got your sacred geometry, and then your influence, which could be, if it's shamanic, Asian, Celtic, mythological, Australian, or prehistoric. And then your card suits and what they align with. And got all of your zodiac symbols, and for your Western zodiac, and then your Chinese zodiac down here. So it's really in depth. This is a really neat system. And then there's a section on the difference between spirit, totem, and power animals. And my oldest son is getting ready to walk through the door. Hi, Bailey. So it really explains, a lot about how to, what a spirit animal is, how to use it, a totem animal, a power animal, all of these different things. And then also the cardinal directions, which is really cool. The 5 elements, there's all this on the 5 elements. And then it talks about oracle readings, and then tarot readings, animal symbolism within the tarot, numerology within the tarot. This is a good book, and I would wager to say that if someone was a beginner to tarot, as long as they've already got a system like the RWS that they're like really, I mean, of course, I think everybody should have an RWS as their foundation, but I'm kind of a purist. But this would be like, I would say, if someone came to me and said, I want to learn tarot, what should I get? I would say, get the RWS, okay? Because every book you read, you're going to have that. And this deck, because there is so much in here. But it's not just for beginners. There's so much in here that I'm going to learn and glean from this. So, yeah, and it gives, I mean, I can't say enough. Look at this book. This is a good, chunky, and yes, it smells amazing. Too bad we don't have smell-o-vision. Yeah. And cards in here. Now this is wait, this right here, everything's backwards. This right here is the tarot deck, and then this is the oracle deck. So I have other like animal oracles, like I have Colette Baron Reed's, animal one, and I like it, but dude, it doesn't touch this, not with a 10-foot pole. Okay, now I am having some issues getting the cards out of the box, but this is just kind of, it's one of those things, So you get, look at this deck. This is, okay, here is, I'll show you, a kind of a standard, okay, they're bigger cards. This is the card back. And then this is a Pam's Vintage Tarot. So you see that they are bigger. They're more of an oracle size, but they're not as big as some oracles that I've worked with. And the card stock is pretty good. I'm not at all upset with this card stock at all. And let's look at the cards a little bit and see. When I was going through this deck and looking at the animals that were chosen for, to represent each card, I was just like, oh, that makes total sense. Oh, that makes total sense. Because you guys know I'm an animal freak anyhow. But the puffin is the fool. And, oh, okay. And the magician is a raven. I don't know. Can you guys see that if I hold still? Let me look at the book and kind of get an idea here what it says about this magician. It goes in and it really tells a lot about the magician itself and the raven, and kind of gives some anecdotes and keywords and things here. But I mean, you get a lot on this one card. I mean, this is why I say this would be really good for a beginner, because there's so much going on here. So much that you can learn. And then let's go through them real quick. Let's just look at them real quick, guys. I mean, God, this is a thick deck. Okay. If you guys have arachnophobia, here's your warning. The High Priestess is the spider. Balance, intuition, secret knowledge. And then down here, I don't know if you can see this. Down here across the bottom, we have all of these symbols that kind of help you to glean more about this card and the energy that it works with. And this one makes sense to me. Well, hello, why? Oh, Shadow's Truth says, Donna, 2 cards in and I'm in love. Right? This is great. The High Priestess, that was the High Priestess. Now we're on to the Empress. Hello. And I did get enough sleep last night, you guys. The Empress makes me really, really, really happy. It is a cow. And come on, that makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? I mean, at least it does to me. I actually had a Native American friend who nicknamed me the family cow one time. And I mean, and he didn't mean offense to it. Like, you know, some people will see someone that's overweight and they'll call them a cow, which is really horrible. But that wasn't what he was meaning at all. He just, you know, got all these boys. Sometimes you feel like a cow whenever you're a mom. And the Emperor is the bald eagle, which, oh my gosh, doesn't that make sense? I love it. The Hierophant is the stag. Whoop, whoop, there we go. And, you know, it has keywords at the bottom, which don't bother me. Some keywords bother me, especially if it's more of a Thoth deck, like the Sun and Moon Tarot. I'm like, please, okay, no. But like the stag, big business, tradition, spirituality. But then you go to the book and you've got keywords on top of that. And then you go from that, thank you, why? And then you go from that, and there's all these symbols there's so much in just one card, in each of these cards. I love it. Okay. Who's buzzing me? Okay. All right. So the Lovers, Hotzin, which I guess are birds. I really don't know these guys. And yeah, love in all forms, commitment and choices were the keywords. The Chariot, of course, you've got horses. I don't know. There's probably a lot of glare, and I apologize. These are kind of shinier cards, too. Now, when I say that they're shiny cards, I'm not meaning like they're shiny, like some cards you get and they kind of have that, they stick together. That's not these at all. These are really nice. And I have not shuffled this deck yet because I wasn't going to until after I did this. So everything would be in order, you know? Okay. And then Strength is the Lion, of course. That's not a shocker. But see, up here you've got your sacred geometry, and then down here you've got it gives the I think that's Virgo, that association, and there's more sacred geometry down there. There's Virgo, and it's got the symbol for Asian and something else. I need to learn these symbols better. The Snow Leopard is the Hermit. There you go, Simon. Snow Leopard for the Hermit. Cut his ears off and he can be a deaf snow leopard. Deaf leopard. I had to, guys. Sorry. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. You get the bee. Isn't that just... Do you how some of these just really make sense? Um, Justice is an elephant. Whoop, whoop. Okay, this StreamYard bit is like, makes it really hard to know. Like left is right and right is left, and my brain has not adjusted. The Hanged Man, you get a bat. Boop. Yeah. Self-surrender, prophetic powers, facing darkness. And I can't wait to use this deck. I cannot wait. I think I'm going to incorporate this deck into December, like all of December. Obviously, that doesn't mean that I'm not going to use my other decks too, but I really want to get in deep with this one. Death is the, I'm not even going to try to say, Simon, don't look. This moth. He's really pretty though, Simon. He's not like a scary one. But there's our death card. See, I need to learn about that moth too. Temperance is the manta ray. There. I apologize about the glare. The devil. Now, this is kind of sad. This really does kind of make me sad that the shark is the devil, because I just don't understand this one. I don't understand why the shark was chosen for this. However, I can't imagine any animal being the devil card. So, I mean, I guess you have to pick one. Simon says, he is not pretty. You didn't think that moth was pretty? I did. He had really pretty little, like, leaf-shaped antennae. Okay, the tower. You guys, if you have snake problems, look away. But I think he's a really pretty snake. But see, Simon, I think that moths are pretty. I think snakes are pretty. I think spiders are pretty. I am the chick that, well, just a couple weeks ago, my son's girlfriend was in the bathroom and she was like, there's a spider in here. I just went in there and picked him up and went to carry him outside. And she was like, the way you picked it up, I thought you were just gonna eat it. Yeah, the star is a polar bear, you guys. Isn't he pretty? Yeah. Healing, hope, gifts from the Great Spirit. The moon, of course, is an owl. I love it. I had an owl break my entire windshield once whenever I was traveling 70 miles an hour down the highway at night, and out of nowhere, it flew into my windshield. Oh, you guys. Here you go, Simon. This one's for you, honey. It's a duck. Look, for the sun card. Isn't he precious? That's for you, Simon. Hey up, me duck. I can't say it right. Hey up, me duck. You guys would kick me right out, Nottingham. Let's see. The whale is judgment. Looks like a big sperm whale. Is that a sperm whale or a blue whale? I don't know. And the world card is a macaw. Hey, I sold one of my parrots today. I did. He goes to his new home tomorrow. All right. Now we're going to jump into the cups. I better pick this up a little bit, y'all. I'll run out of battery on my laptop before I get done. Simon, yes, that did say Peking duck. Or, yeah. Let's see. Ozark Oracle. Yes, that is a real species of duck. That duck, yeah. This duck is the ones that grow up into the big white ducks that everybody sees everywhere. We've raised these ducks. They're really cool. Yes, they are yeah, and they're also the ones that people like to cook. Yeah. But look, he's so cute. You guys wouldn't cook him. You guys wouldn't cook him. I know you wouldn't. He's too cute. I didn't cook the ones I had. Of course, I get them whenever they're newly hatched, and I need to get more ducks. Okay, so the Ace of Cups is the Nautilus. Okay, and I apologize because I know that it is hard to see. What I may do is I may go through and do just a quick flip through video of this deck just so that you guys can see them better. The Warthog is the Two of Cups. Aha! Look at them. The Penguin gets the Three of Cups. Whoop! Aren't they pretty? Oh, penguins are just the coolest, y'all. Four of Cups. This makes me laugh, actually. It's a frog. I can totally see that. Frog energy. The Manatee is the Five of Cups. Oh. The Six of Cups is an otter. Missouri River otters are the funniest creatures on the face of the planet. I kid you not. They are so freaking playful. I mean, I wouldn't want to get up close to one and try to catch it. Or would I? Who knows? Seven of Cups, you get a beaver. No dirty jokes now, guys. Okay, Eight of Cups, you get a walrus. Whoop, whoop. And he's just so cool. Oh my gosh, you guys. Nine of Cups. This makes me happy. Just looking at his eyeballs. It's a puffer fish. Look at the puffer fish. And he's got the symbolism down here. I don't even know where I set the book. It's over there. I should have gone through at least one card and broken down all of the symbols and everything on there. But, Simon says, just watching your glide telling me you're going live. Yes. Okay, so the Ten of Cups is a seal. I am just so pleased with this book that comes with this deck, you guys. This is really a serious deck. This is going to be, I kid you not, hands down, my favorite animal deck, without a doubt. And there's an Oracle deck that comes with it. It's just crazy. Alligator for Page of Cups. You know, I used to have an alligator. Did I ever tell you guys about that? Whenever I was doing taxidermy, a local boy wanted me to fix a deer head for his dad for Christmas. And somehow this kid, this being ornery teenage boy, he came up with an alligator. 3.5 foot long alligator. And he walks in my house one day carrying Christina, it does follow the RWS tradition. It really does. But he walks into my house carrying this alligator, right? And it had tape around its mouth so it couldn't bite him or anybody. He walks into my house carrying an alligator, and he set it down in my living room floor. And he said, "Will you take this as payment?" And I said, I don't know. That's an alligator. why am I going to take why do I want an alligator? And he says, well, I thought it might look cool in your shop. So, you could stuff it and stick it in your shop. And I said, it's walking around. It's alive. No, we're not going to needlessly kill an alligator. Anyhow, long story short, I made him leave the alligator with me because I was afraid something's going to happen to it. And then I found a home for it. Yeah, it was crazy. Okay, so the dolphin is the Knight of Cups. Sorry to go off on a tangent about that time that somebody brought me an alligator to pay for their taxidermy work. A jellyfish is the Queen of Cups. Oop. The octopus is the King of Cups. And now we're getting into the pentacles. White buffalo for the Ace of Pentacles. I'm trying to angle them down a little bit so I get away from some of this glare. The chimpanzee gets the Two of Pentacles. The mouse gets the Three of Pentacles. And oh my gosh, does that ever make sense? I mean, I love it. Okay, the caterpillar. Sorry, Simon. Four of Pentacles. The caterpillar. Now I don't even know what this one is, but the Five of Pentacles is pangolin. Some of you, like Jen over in Australia, I know you guys have like different animals than we have here. I don't know what this one is, but now I can learn because I have that kick-ass amazing book that comes with it. The Six of Pentacles. Yes, the goat. The goat. God, can you imagine the damage he could do with those horns? I mean, Rex did put a hole in my Stevie Nicks t-shirt, and we're just now starting to talk again. But those horns are crazy. Okay, the Seven of Pentacles, you get a rabbit. Yeah, Robin, I think you're right. The pangolin, it looks sort of like an anteater. Simon says he doesn't mind caterpillars. So that's good. Simon, you would not have been happy whenever we did our homeschool project with, of course, we had butterflies, not moths. The giraffe is the Eight of Pentacles. And I'm sorry for the glare. It really sucks. What do you do? I need to get fancy like Becca and get like a little ring light so I can just like go anywhere and like just have that. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles is a white peacock. One of my Amish friends has a white peacock. He needs to give me some eggs is what he needs to, so I can hatch more peacocks. The Ten of Pentacles is the pig. Oh, that really makes me miss my pig Charlotte. You guys, a year ago, we still had a pig here named Charlotte. And she's gone now because she got really sick and she went blind. Page of Pentacles is a camel. Whoop. Speaking of taxidermy, the camel is the largest project I've ever done. Yeah. Okay, Knight of Pentacles, you get the wolf. See how I keep turning these around all kinds of weird ways because I can't get my directions right. It's like I'm drunk every time I'm on Streamlab. Queen of Pentacles, this makes so much sense. Bear. Look at that mama bear. She's got her baby. Ah, I love them. We had a bear back here a few years ago, but nothing since. I don't know if you can hear that, but Gus and Buddha are fighting, and now Newman thinks he's going to go out there and take both of them on. Newman, cut it out. Come here, Newman. Okay, King of Pentacles is the rhinoceros. Look at that rhino. Ace of Swords. Now we're into the air, so we'll probably be seeing more birdies. Hawk for the Ace of Swords. One of the reasons we have Buddha is so that we won't have hawks taking our chickens. Okay, here comes the dirty jokes. The Two of Swords is the blue-footed booby. Oh my gosh. Every time I'm looking at these, like these animals, I'm looking at their eyes because I always like to, they're all like little people to me. The bluebird, Three of Swords. I love bluebirds. That's the Missouri state bird, you know. Sloth is the Four of Swords, which, come on, that's total sense right there. Keywords, quiet reflection, waiting until the time is right. Oh, sure. That's why the sloth is so slothy. He's just waiting for the time to be right. That's why he's not moving fast. Five of Swords is the fly. Oh my gosh. Look at that asshole. Hate flies. Six of Swords is a stork. Seven of Swords is a weasel. Eight of Swords is a woodpecker. Christina says, Buddha, my favorite dog after my own Sadie. Yeah. Buddha's he's got the sweetest heart. He's like the most loving dog I've ever known. Black Swan is the Nine of Swords. Oh, wow. So is this a tarot oracle? Simon, this is a tarot and oracle because this is a deck an oracle deck that comes with this box set, and you can actually buy more. They have different ones that you can add on. So this is a whole, like, this is the tarot deck, and then this is the oracle deck that it comes with. So it's both tarot and oracle in this box, plus that kick-ass books. So yeah, the Nine of Swords is the Black Swan. The Ten of Swords is the hyena. Betrayal, deep wounds, recovery. Yeah. Page of Swords. Here you go, all you kitty people. Is he kitty? Yeah, it has 78 tarot cards and 22 oracle. But yeah, there's other ones that you can get to add into it. The Knight of Swords. Oh, that makes sense. A roadrunner. Let me see if I can get him. The Jaguar is the Queen of Swords. Isn't that a pretty cat? The King of Swords is a condor. And I know I'm really, again, I apologize about the glare. And the Ace of Wands is a squirrel. Isn't he cute? Oh my gosh. The Two of Wands is a flamingo. The Three of Wands, you guys, are you ready? Drum roll, please. Derek, the rooster. Actually, that's not what Derek looks like. This rooster looks a lot more like Warren Jeffs. Let me see. Let me get closer. There it is. Oh, isn't he cute? See the symbols? And then there's the symbols down here at the bottom. What does it say? Oh, yeah. And it's got, you guys, forgot to mention it down here. There's the Playing Card Association, as well as the Sacred Geometry, and it even has the Asian, like the Chinese horoscope thing. Words are failing me right now. Four of Wands is a hummingbird. Tasmanian Devil for the Five of Wands. Oh, the Six of Wands is a firefly. Of course, here in the Ozarks, these are just lightning bugs. They're just lightning bugs. They're not fireflies. Only fancy people call them fireflies. They're lightning bugs. The Seven of Wands is a gorilla. I really wish that this camera was picking up, because I know I'm holding them up and you're missing a lot by not being able to see all these symbols. The dragonfly is the Eight of Wands. Just so cool. Nine of Wands, you guys, is a scorpion. I can see that. 10 of Wands is a scarab. Page of Wands is a raccoon. Oh my gosh, look at his little face. I mean, they could be little troublemakers, but they're so stinking cute and so funny. Knight of Wands is a fox. We've got a little red fox running around out here. My husband and my youngest boy, Sammy, saw him a while back. Black Panther is the Queen of Wands. Oh my gosh, pretty kitty. And the King of Wands, and the last one of the tarot deck is the Tiger. Now I'll just grab the Oracle real quick. There are 22 of the Oracle. I'll go through them real quick here. The Armadillo, marking territory, impenetrable defense, and caution. Butterfly, evolution, delight, life's rhythm. Cardinal, creative force, zeal, and sacred songs. Chameleon, camouflage, adaptation, clairvoyance. Another animal we have a lot of around here, and at night we hear them a lot, is the coyote. Revealing illusion, paradox, and levity. Oh my gosh, there are some nights that they just get so loud, but they don't come up here because we have Buddha. Oh, show the backs again, Robin says. Here are the card backs. So they're not reversible. And I know that it's hard to make out. It's kind of like you've got a lake at the bottom with a reflection in it of a mountain. and then a mountain and a night sky. It's they're really pretty, but they're not reversible in any way. The crab, modesty, self-sufficiency, and circumvention. The cricket is serendipity, moral compass, and liberty. Isn't he cute? This one takes my breath away. Hello, Tar Apple. Christina says, my first dog was half coyote. Never could train her. Oh my goodness. How interesting, though, to get to have that. Wild animals are just always going to be wild. When we raised our bobcat, she was very loving, and she would rub up against my face and purr and just be the sweetest cat on the face of the planet. However, the very instant that there was food or there was something that she felt she needed to chase, she moved so differently than a house cat. I mean, it just absolutely incredible. Yeah, wild animals as pets are really something else. Now, this right here kind of caught me in my throat for a second, because we used to have a border collie. His name was Capo, and he was brilliant. But he got a tick bite, and the tick made him really sick and shut his kidneys down. So he passed away on June the 22nd of 2018. But it says here, dog, service, devotion, and honesty. And the next one, dove, divine messages, accord, and motherhood. And I would say fatherhood too. I mean, motherhood, fatherhood, parenthood. Eel, masculinity, virility, and flexibility. Hippopotamus, stimulation, actualizing goals, and emergence. Whoop. Kangaroo, maternal, quantum leaps, and direction. These are really good. Koala, tribe, stability, circumspection. Ladybug, fortune, gratification, wishes. You get the little ladybug. I have a ladybug tattoo on my foot. Martin, fortunate tidings, camaraderie, and crown chakra. Moose, engagement, boldness, commanding attention. Possum, or opossum. In the Ozarks, it's just a possum, not an opossum. Strategy, fact-finding, and curiosity. One time, whenever I was a teenager and I was a smoker, I went outside to have a cigarette late one night, and there on the porch steps was this fuzzy little creature, and I thought it was some lost little kitten, and I went over there and I said, "Come here, kitty," and it turned around. It was a possum. It hissed at me and bared those teeth, and it just about made me shit my britches. Porcupine, quiet ferocity, storytelling, and ancestral wisdom. Sheep, innocence, gentleness, and appreciation. The snail, pacing steadiness, and coiled energy. The Sugar Glider, cleverness, adventure, and leap of faith. So what do you guys think about this deck? Anybody think it's cool? I know, was it, who said that they just ordered it? Was it you, Christina? Somebody said that it's, they've got one on the way. The last of these is, the last of this particular bit of Oracle, anyhow, is the tortoise. Home is where the heart is. There you go, Becca. There's a turtle for you. But there are so many. With this book also has information about the expansion packs you can get, like the zebra, the Tyrannosaurus Rex. There's, you guys, there we go. You guys see that? It's even got a T-Rex. Silkworm and rat and prairie dog and pigeon and skunk and quail, mongoose, just all kinds. There's all kinds. There's even a phoenix and a dragon and a carp. There's so many. So yeah, this book alone is what sold me on the deck, because it is so in depth and there's so much that I'm going to be able to glean out of this. And like I said, I've got other animal decks. I've got that, Radley Valentine's Animal Tarot. I've got animal oracles, lots of them. I've got the cat and the, different cat and dog tarot decks too, but this is really deep. There's a lot here. And I mentioned at the beginning that it is channeled and created by Bernadette King, and the art is by Heidi Sutherland. Let's see. Let's see. What have we said here? Oh, Jen says, can't stand possums. They send my huskies crazy. Oh, yeah, they will too, man. We get a lot of little boogers around here. Yeah, yes, we want to see your huskies. Christina and I are huge dog people. We want to see. And Christina says she ordered it a few days ago, and this is the only review she's seen. Oh, wow. Well, cool. Robin says, looks like a good homeschooling tool. Yeah, really. Science to Soul with Jen. I know, Christina, I keep meaning to film them and post, but 2 of them are currently shedding, so they look like homeless dogs right now. I know exactly how that is, because if you go back and look at one of my videos, I think it's the one where I was talking about Doreen Virtue. In the background, my son's dog, he has a husky, and he was tied up, and he was, oh my God, he looked like such a prostitute or such a homeless beggar or something. He looked horrendous. Let's see. June says, my late fur baby, a Jack Russell named Bodie, once pulled a possum out from under my gallery building. The critter was bigger than him. Possums do play possum. Yes, they do. Oh my gosh. And it's a good thing that he was playing possum too, because those teeth on those little boogers could have really done damage on your little Bodie baby. Oh, Jack Russells are just great. Oh, yeah. And Jack Russells, they're little badasses, the way they go after rats and stuff. Let's see. I always thought that possums were native to Australia. No, we have possums all over the place here in Missouri. They're all over the United States, actually. They're everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. I mean, you go down the highway I mean, if I were to travel from here to Springfield, say, I guarantee I'm going to see one that's like splat in the middle of the road. Possums are all over the place. Christina says, we trim Sadie down twice a year. Oh, yeah, because of the shedding and everything. June, small dog syndrome, Christina says. Yeah. Christina, either brave or under the illusion that he was a German Shepherd or similar. Yeah, you know how little dogs are. I know Newman is that way. We have Buddha, which is humongous, and then we have Gus. I mean, Buddha is Pyrenees Anatolian, and then we have Gus, who is a miniature Australian Shepherd, and we have Henry, which is like me. He's a Heinz variety from all over. And then you've got little bitty Newman, and Newman is top dog. He is the one, he rules the roost. He can chase, Buddha will run from him. He is such a little badass. It's so funny. So funny, these little dogs. Yeah. So cool, Christina. I'm glad you've got this deck coming. I know you're going to be as impressed with yours. You're going to love it when you get it. I am floored by it. Now, like in the box here, oh, you can't see. It's got this little divider that comes out. There's a pad right here so that whenever I get the expansions, I can just take this out and then it'll fit. Oh, come on, StreamYard, figure out. I can't watch what I'm doing and then try to do it. Christina says, Newman is your favorite, right, Donna? Listen. Henry is my soul dog. Henry is everything. I love Newman. I love all of them. Newman is a baby to me, but Henry is like, there's something about Henry. I think I've lived a lot of lifetimes with Henry. I really do. He's something else. He's incredible. So yeah, now that I put the Oracle deck back in there, it's on that little padded thing. So when you get it, it looks like there's a whole lot of cards on this side, but it's just, there's the illusion that it's a great big old huge stack of cards, but it's not. But yeah, this set is really, it's worth it. It's good. This is good. And I know that I say that about most decks, but there are some, I will tell you, that ain't worth the ink on the paper. But that deck right there, the book is phenomenal. I started reading in it last night, and it's really deep. It goes into a lot, but it's really palatable. So yeah. So that is that deck. What'd y'all think? Pretty cool? Way groovy, cool deck. I've been on now for nearly an hour, so I won't keep you around much longer. I just wanted to pop on and go through that deck really quick. And I think I will do a really quick, just a flip through, face down video. It just takes so gosh darn long to upload anything with my Wi-Fi. It's like I get my tablet out, and then my little arm thing, like Becca talks about, my little arm thing, I get that out, and then I angle it down so that you can see. Then I go to upload it, and I mean, a daggum 5-minute video could take me 12 hours sometimes. It just depends. So yeah, welcome to my world. That's why I decided I would come on live and go through it. So anyhow, thank you guys for coming and hanging out. And what did Jen say? Signs to Soul Tarot with Jen says they are protected. The possums, they're protected here of that, but in New Zealand, they are considered pests and they shoot them. Well, people trap them and shoot them here. A lot, a lot, a lot. And a lot of farmers do to get rid of them. But you know, I have seen something about possums that they eat a lot of ticks. And so that makes them really, really a valuable creature to have around. However, I, in the past, have had possums get into my chicken house and then go through and kill a lot of my birds. And I can't have that. So, it, fortunately for us, we don't have to shoot a bunch of animals around here because we have Buddha. Buddha is here and he kind of just says, hey, you guys run off. I'm here. He doesn't, he's so cool. He's such a cool dog. He just like his presence just keeps these other animals from coming around and, you know, being little devils. So it's really, really good. I have not had to deal with a pest animal for a long time, years, in fact. So there we have it, the wonderful Ark Tarot and Oracle. Yes, 100 multi-use cards and guidebook. There's 100 cards in this box, y'all. How cool is that? So, okay, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you for coming and hanging out. And I will see you guys later. And I know that I'll see you guys tomorrow over, wait, today's Monday. No, today's Tuesday. I'll see you guys tomorrow over in Becca's. Welcome to my world, folks. Love you guys. Bye.